Okay, before we even start, can we just talk about what excellent timing my cat has? Because I'm out here trying to bake, and he decides conveniently to wake up from his nap so that he can help me bake. Isn't that right, Tom?
Hi, hello, it's me again. If you're new here, hi, my name is Emily Victoria. Welcome to my channel. This channel is just me rambling at the camera. It's essentially my video diary. And today, I guess my cat is going to help me bake banana bread. We're going to talk about my non-existent life. So I have been single for about a year now, almost a year. And honestly, I'm okay with that. At the end of last year, like right before my birthday, I got out of a really, really toxic, emotionally abusive relationship. We had dated a few times before. We dated in high school like twice. And he was the same back then. He hasn't changed at all. But I figured, we hadn't talked in a few years since high school. And maybe he's changed, a girl can hope. We're not going to get into the details of the relationship today, but basically, he put the blame on me for everything that went wrong in the relationship. There's a fly my cat's trying to catch. He blamed me for everything that went wrong in the relationship. He cheated on me. There's a lot of things wrong with the relationship, so I decided to leave it. I've gone on a few dates in this past year since we've broken up. They were nice guys, but there was no connection, so I didn't pursue anything more. I think growing up, I was really insecure and felt like I needed to have a boyfriend. I needed to be in a relationship. And then after being in a few relationships, I learned that that is not everything. It's just crazy to me to think that I haven't been in a relationship in a while. I haven't even gone on a date in a while, which is crazy to me, because I'd at least go on dates when I was single before, but now I'm just kind of like, you know what, I'm good. I'd rather focus on myself, and I have been this past year, and it's honestly been really great. I've learned a lot about myself. I went on my first trip by myself, which was really cool, albeit very stressful. I think when you're single for a long time, you learn a lot about yourself because you're not focusing on anyone else. You're not consumed by the thoughts of being with someone else and pleasing them. You're really focused on just pleasing yourself. And that's been the coolest thing to me. Yeah, that's enough. I've enjoyed being single, and I think part of my problem right now is I'm lonely, and not like in the sense that I want to be in a relationship. I just miss having the companionship. It's nice having someone, someone you know is going to be there for you. I don't want a relationship per se. Do I want someone to have a long-term relationship with? Yes, absolutely. But I'm not actively seeking someone, if that makes sense. When the time comes and someone comes into my life and they just happen to be someone that I'm really interested in, that's when I'll start dating again. And that's made a big difference. I think I've noticed that when I'm out trying to find someone to be with, I get really sad. I'm actually looking for attention and love in that sense. I get sad if I don't get it, and I noticed that since I haven't been pursuing it, I've been a lot happier. I think right now I just want to be by myself. Trying to focus on finding a career, and the oven is ready. Once I find someone that's actually a good fit for me, someone who's what I need and not what I want, that's when I'll be more into dating again. That's another thing. I think as you get older, you learn the difference between what you need and what you want in a relationship. And, before I started seriously dating people, I really wanted, the kind of relationship and love that you see on TV and in movies where it's all lovey-dovey and you're all over each other and it's just sweet and cute and all that stuff. But over the past few relationships, I've realized that's not what I need. And I need someone who suits me well. And I've talked about this with like friends before and family. And not a lot of people get it, and I feel like I feel really awkward talking about it now because people apparently have very different ideas about relationships than I do. I'm not a clingy person. I'm really not. I like to have my own life, if that makes sense. Like, yes, I want a life with someone. I want to eventually marry someone and be happy with them. But I also want us to have our own separate lives, you know? I don't want all day, every day to be consumed by this one person. I want a guy who is very invested and ambitious in his career. You know, I want someone who has goals and wants to pursue them. You know, he works hard. I want a hard-working guy, not someone who doesn't have goals like my ex did and was more reliant on other people. I want someone who works hard to get where they want to be in life. Because that's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I don't want to spend every single second of every day with someone. Because I'm introverted, I don't get my energy from other people, I get energy from within myself. And so, when I spend all day with someone, I get really stressed out, I get really tired, and I've noticed that when I did spend all day every day with people I've dated, I lost interest really fast. And that sounds horrible, I know, but it's true. I like my relationships to be slow burning. Please do not ask why I have flour in ice cream tins. They just are. Just go with it. And I don't think it's losing interest. I think it's almost being scared about the relationship going too fast. Which is really funny. I'm so contradictory of myself because I don't like relationships that move too fast. But at the same time, if I feel like the relationship isn't going anywhere, then I lose interest. I just want to know that there's potential with this person, but I also don't want to be steamrolling so fast into loving each other and being in this relationship, losing that excitement and heat because it all happened within the first few weeks or month. And I think that's my problem, is that I haven't met someone who has the same ideals. I haven't met a guy who is into his career and wants to pursue that and is very serious about that. I know that I'll find someone eventually. It's just a matter of when the time is right. Eventually I'll find someone and everything will work out. But I do want to get married someday. I've wanted to get married since I was a kid. I've never planned my wedding, which is bizarre to say because I watch Say Yes to the Dress all the time. And, you know, a lot of these women have been planning their weddings since they were little girls, and I was just never into that. I've always been really interested in, like, what my career is going to be. That's what I was most consumed by. What job am I going to have when I'm older? And I'm not saying that being consumed by the idea of weddings and stuff is a bad thing. Not at all. If that's what you did as a kid, I'm actually kind of jealous of you because I have no idea what I'm going to do when it's time for me to get married. I really don't. I'm at a loss. I feel bad for my future husband because I'm going to be very indecisive about the entire thing. I can tell you that already. So if you're out there and you're watching this by some miracle, I'm going to apologize very far in advance. Single life is fine. I'm okay with being single right now. I'd rather get myself on my feet and be living a life that I really enjoy before I meet someone. I want to find myself first before I find someone else, which is so cheesy. Oh my god. I feel like that's cheesy to say, is it? I feel like it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I think that's all, right? this is a boring video. I mean, I don't think any of my videos are that exciting. But if you, by some miracle, liked this video, feel free to like and subscribe. I try to make new videos every week. How was your romantic life? What do you look for in a relationship? You know, what kind of things do you look for in a partner? Because I'm interested to hear if I'm some freak of nature who doesn't want to spend all day every day with someone, or if there are other people out there who are like me. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Maybe I'll see you next week. Alright, bye guys. Let's not burn ourselves. Do-do-do. Bye, bread.